Start. Hello. So, for a while now, there's been a new and improved Belcher list running around. And it's a little bit different than the old Belcher. The old Belcher list, the old Oops All Spells in Modern, played Vengevines. And it would play like... Oh, what the hell's the name of that card? It used to play... Scrap Titan, Salvage Titan. And you would like mill a bunch of artifacts, then you would get Narcomoebas in the graveyard. And the Narcomoebas would come back, and then you'd like... blah, blah, blah. And then you get some Creeping Chills and Vengevines, and they would attack. But this is a different list. This is a newer list, and essentially what it does... So first off, there's no lands. So these are your lands here. You have a total of... 21 lands and some prisms. So you have 29 lands in the deck here, like this. We're going to count these as lands. So what it does is you cast Balustrade Spy. Target player reveals the top cards of your library. So you put your whole graveyard goes into your whole deck goes into your graveyard. And then when it's there, you can win. What you do is you cast Memory's Journey. Target player shuffles 3 cards from their graveyard up to 3 cards. So then you just shuffle Thassa's Oracle. And then you can use this Jack-o'-lantern to guarantee that you have the double blue. So even if you play all black or all white here, you can go exile Jack-o'-lantern from your graveyard, add 1 mana of any color, so that guarantees you have the green for the Memory's Journey, right? And then you basically, you put your entire deck in your graveyard, then you Memory's Journey 2 Thassa's Oracles on top of your deck. So, that's how you do it. So you don't kill them instantly, like you used to kill them with the Vengevines, but you kill them the following turn. Or, you have Charbelchers to win. So these are your wins. So, that's how we win. But what makes this list unique and different is that since it's leaning into the black, you're playing Griefs and you're playing Rebirths, which is basically a baby scam. Right? Now this list comes from, I saw it on Twitter, Anthony Grapeshot. I believe he calls it Sloops. I don't know what the name comes from, but... And they 4-0'd a prelim, which is pretty cool. So that's where this deck comes from. From Sloops. And we're going to give it a shot. We're going to see how it plays out. Scam and oops. Sloops. There you go. Alright, that's a cool way to figure it out. So let's try it. Sideboard's pretty... self-explanatory. Pendings, Sanctuaries. I'm really concerned about the Progenitus. Feels like maybe instead of a Progenitus, it should be a Nexus of Fates. Because Nexus of Fates is potentially castable. But I don't know. I don't know the point of the Progenitus. Just seems like it should be a Nexus. But I don't know. Because Nexus you could, like, cast in a pinch. But we'll see. We'll play, and then we'll see. I guess, in theory, maybe you could cast a Progenitus. But I wonder if this should just be Nexus. But we'll play a little bit, figure out what's going on, see if we like the deck. Modern League. Drink. Okay, so we have 1 land, and that's it. I don't think we can keep this hand. We just have the 1 land. That's not a keeper. Okay, so we have 1 land, and I don't think we can keep it. If we don't draw another land, we're just toast, I guess. Mulligan. Okay, now we have 1, 2. Alright, we're going to keep. We're going to put back the Thassa's Oracle. We're going to put back the Grief. And we're going to... Don't know if I want to start at 15 or just start playing the land tapped. Just going to put into play tapped. Next turn, we'll shock ourselves, play the Talisman, and then Thoughtseize them. But this does put us in a kind of weird position. Because we don't have any blue mana. Hierarchy. We playing against Yawgmoth? Okay. So this one has to come into play tapped. So we're going to play it now, and we're going to Thoughtseize them now. Okay, so... We need to get rid of the Court of Callings to prevent them from getting to a Yawgmoth, or for courting for an Endurance in response to us doing something. Shock that in. Alright. Okay. So their hand is 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we 1, 2, play this. The problem is this doesn't work. Right? I don't know what they're saying. The problem is this doesn't work. Because if we Balustrade Spy ourselves, right? If we mill our whole deck here, we only have two of these Jack-o'-lanterns, right? So we can't double blue. We can't cast double blue and the green. So we can't kill them next turn. We have to draw either a blue or a green. Alright. Messenger. Well, we are dead next turn. So yeah, we can't even win here. Right? Because if we cast this card, right? We don't have green or blue. So we only have 2 Jack-o'-lanterns in the deck. Exile Jack-o'-lantern from your graveyard, add 1 mana of any color. So we can't get double blue or green. We can't get the 3 mana requirements to do this. But the problem is, you do get back on Earth. But the problem is, if we do this, they just kill us with this Court of Calling for Yawgmoth. Okay. Okay. So now, play this, shock ourselves, and then we can exile the Jack-o'-lantern. So we can exile the Jack-o'-lantern to shuffle 3 cards on top. I did that yesterday. I streamed the Stifle Knot yesterday. If you're interested in that, you can check out the VODs. The deck was sweet, for sure. We are dead, though, because they got Messenger. They just cored for Yawgmoth and kill us. What do you mean, no, I didn't? What do you mean? Stifle, it'll be there. It'll all be there. Go to my channel. Videos. Legacy Stifle Knot. There's 2 Memories Journeys in the deck. 2 Memories Journeys. Okay. So, how do we deal with what just happened? How do we stop them? Leyline of Sanctity is good, for sure. They can't endurance us with if we have a Leyline. You're right, we could have just shuffled in their messenger. I guess I gotta learn what my cards do. We don't need Teferis against them. Cut an Unearth. And we'll cut Thassa Oracle. Okay. Bringing 4 ley lines. Alright. So this deck requires a bit of thinking. More so than I thought. I thought it was a lot more obvious. Alright, would you like to play first? Yes. 2, 3 lands. A spy. We're gonna keep this hand. Alright, I'll slow down and we'll figure this out together. We'll start off with the Leyline of Sanctity. We'll start off with the Leyline. Leyline. Okay. And then we will play this. Alright. Yavimaya. Okay. So now we... I guess we do this. Pentad Prism. Done. Shouldn't be F6 here, because I could Jwari Disruption something. I'm not going to, but I could. 1, 2. Wall of Roots. Alright, so we're going to go for the Spy here. We're going to go for the Balustrade Spy on ourselves. So we're going to go play you, shock. We're going to go remove, cast Balustrade Spy. Well, what could they have that stops this? That gets around the Leyline of Sanctity? Okay. So now we're just going to chill. We're just going to chill. And now during our upkeep, we'll set an upkeep stop. Right? We'll set an upkeep stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe Yawgmoth. Yes. Yes, I think it's worth trying. I think it's worth trying for sure. I mean, it's literally the only thing that we lose to is Yawgmoth players. Alright, so we're going to go to my upkeep. We're going to use the Yavimaya. We're going to Memories Journey, target ourselves. We're going to put Thassa's Oracle. I guess we just put the Unearth. We'll put Unearth, Unearth, and that'll be it. Okay. Alright. So we're learning. So now we go to our draw step. We draw an Unearth. Now we cast Unearth. Target Thassa's Oracle. Oh no, I fucked up here. Alright. So I shouldn't have put 2 Unearths in the deck, because if they would have killed my Thassa's Oracle with the trigger on this deck, I wouldn't have won the game. So that was, we're learning things. We're slowly learning things. And by slowly, I mean, there's a lot with this deck. It's just different. Wild. Such a weird deck. It is legacy. It kind of is legacy gameplay. It kind of is legacy gameplay. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright, so we have 2 lands, a grief. We don't have a way to kill our opponent. I guess we have 12. I guess we'll keep this because we can Thoughtseize on 2. Maybe this hand's not a keeper, but Thoughtseize is pretty good against this deck. It is a rough keep for sure, but like we have a lot of draws. There you go. That's a win con. And we could scam the grief next turn. Right? We could scam the grief. If we draw another land, I will scam this grief. But we'll see. We'll see what we draw. We should be able to keep them off of Yawgmoth. I kept this hand because of the scam. Because they only have 3 cards left in their hand, so... Alright. So... I guess we're just gonna scam. Yawgmoth. That kind of sucks. Come back. Yes. One of those. Okay. Okay, well that's kind of frustrating. We're in trouble. 3 Yogs in hand, yeah. So they have cord for 6 at the moment. Good. Perfect draw. The perfect draw. What does an attack look like? They cord for, I don't know. We're going to hold back on attacking. We're going to hold back on attacking. Uh-oh. We have to draw land right now. I guess the fact that I have no lands in my deck means I probably should have known better. Yeah, we're scooping. Maybe they're going to give us time. Because we know they have the cord. They didn't cord for a Yawgmoth at the end of turn, which blows my mind. But if they're going to keep giving us time... Do we have any Moxen? No, we don't. Alright, so... Rough keep. Maybe I shouldn't have kept it. Shouldn't have kept it. So we were drawing not what we needed. So this deck is a lot harder than I thought it was. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. Am I familiar with the opponent's deck? Yeah. I am. Alright. We have 1, 2, 3 lands. No black. But we have Belcher. We could just play tap land. We could grief them too. We go tap land, grief. Before we cast the Belcher. Hopefully it's good enough. We'll see. It's probably not going to be good enough. Spoilers, it wasn't. Hello, what's up? Thank you. Okay, so... Yeah, Prism is the fast mana. Uh-oh. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Move along. Move along, sir. Nothing. So, what do they take? The Belcher is the only thing that can actually kill them. The Undercity Informer can kill them too. They could take our lands. A monkey. The red Simian Spirit Guide. I do miss that card. I do miss Simian Spirit Guide. But at the same time, that card did ridiculous things. It was a bad monkey. It did bad monkey things. So, I don't know. What would you guys take? If you're either opponent, they took the Balustrade Spy. Alright, I respect that. Alright, so, is this a Giganta they have over here? Looks like they're, Jund. Or Grixis Death Shadow. Alright, we'll just play our land tapped. Wow, Unearth was a crazy draw. Holy shit. That was a really good draw, that Unearth. So we just need to set up to get... Yeah, Grixis Death Shadow. The Luris deck. What a good draw this Unearth was. They don't have another land. Alright. We do need to get a little bit of mana going, though. Okay. So we got the black. I think we set up 1 mana another turn. And then next turn, we can just go play this. Hopefully we draw a black card. And we can grief them. To make sure our shit's good to go. And then use the journey and stuff. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's play you. Let's grief. Target you. Guess we'll take the drown in the lock. Then this thing dies. Now we're going to cast Unearth on Undercity Informer. And then I guess we do this at their end step? No, I want to do it now, right? I want to do it now so they can't draw a counterspell. And I want to go Jack-o'-lantern for a green. I want to cast Memory's Journey, target me. And I want to put Thassa's Oracle on top. Okay. And that's that. So, there we go. There's nothing that they could draw because they're just dead. Nothing they can draw, nothing that they can do. They just sort of die. Just Unearth. Doesn't matter, but yeah. Unearth is just better to cast. Yeah. It's just a question of what's better. Like, the old Oops would have won this turn. Bonk. It's weird, right? So the old Oops looked like this, right? With Narcomoebas and Vengevines. And it would kill in 1 turn with the Crippling Chills plus the Vengevines. It's very interesting to do it and then pass the turn. I think we want Leyline of Sanctities again. Due to the nature of what they're doing. I don't want to get Thoughtseize and, I don't know. Can we beat a Thoughtseize? I mean, Thoughtseize is the only thing that Leyline stops. It's not like they're playing Endurances. We could just bring in Pendings. If they're Grixis Death Shadow, buy ourselves a bunch of time. Stop cards like... Yeah, we can beat Thoughtseize, I agree. Let's do some Pendings, though. But the problem is, what are we cutting? Yeah. We could just run it back. I'm just a little leery if they play a, like... If they play a, Nah, we'll be alright. Let's just run it back. Let's just run it back. The problem is, the more you sideboard in, the more you dilute the combo. So let's see. We have 3 lands. We have a Goblin Charbelcher. We have a Teferi. This hand looks very keepable. We'll keep. We have to assume our opponent's going to do more than they did last game. Pentad Prism? We have a Pentad Prism. We got a Pentad Prism right here. Combo decks, yeah. Belcher is a hell of a card. Okay, so they're holding up Watery Grave. We'll just play our tap land. Pass the turn. We'll play our little tap land. Thoughtseize. What do they want to take? They're probably going to take... I don't know. I'd probably take... I don't know. Maybe take the Balustrade Spy again. They could take the take the Teferi. It's probably a good take. Okay. A Ragavan, huh? Shit. Alright. You. Shock this in. Play Pentad Prism. Yield to turn. So now we have a choice. Do we want to go Belchin or do we want to go with the Spy? It is a tough call. They took our Talisman of Dominance. That's not good. That's not good. Actually, that doesn't matter at all. So, what do we want to do? DRC? I think that, thinking about it, right? Oh shit, that's pretty cool. I guess we could just grief them. Pitch the Balustrade Spy, play the Charbelcher. Alright, let's grief. Let us grief them. God, grief is such a messed up card. A free Thoughtseize. How do you feel about a free Thoughtseize? Do you feel good about a free Thoughtseize? So now we take the Spell Pierce. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the Belcher. The reason I didn't want to go for the other thing is because if we went for the other thing, if we went for the Belcher, we fill up the graveyard for their Draw on the Locks. And then their Draw on the Locks become active. So I have 1 turn to draw an answer for this Charbelcher, or are they about to get blasted in the face? It does feel good not to care about Ragavan. Although Ragavan... Imagine Ragavan has a pending. Oh my god. There'd be tears. Ragavan could hit a Teferi. There's one Teferi that Ragavan could hit. That would They could hit the Teferi and bounce the Charbelcher, and I would go on probably about a good hour-long rant about Ragavan if it did that. All right. Click, click, boom. Click, click, boom. Any order. All right. GG's. 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 The People's Cannon. It's a Belcher mirror. Yeah, that's the worst. Where you're like, all I need is a third land drop. Monkey hits you, takes land. You draw non-land. Monkey takes a land. Then you can't get to your third land. Oh, it's so tilting. Alright, so we have 2 lands. And we don't have any black mana. We got a mulligan. Hey, good luck, good luck. Okay, so now we have all the lands. And we're definitely not mulliganing. Alright, so we're going to keep... We'll put back Jwari. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick Jwari. And we'll start off with... We'll start off with Jwari or Hagra. I guess we start off with... Jackman. All chat does. All chat does is bully. Alright, we'll play you. Time to give them something really to laugh about. Oh boy. Savvy Triome. Forest. Oh no. Oh no. Were you playing? Oh, this. Were you playing? You were playing Safi. Safi, right? They were doing Safi things. Maybe. Don't you maybe me. I don't want to use the Rebirth. Because they don't have anything in their hand. Shit. This was just stupid for me to play the blue first. I should have led with Hagra. Now I'm just like turns behind for no reason. Okay. If... Okay. Alright, so now we're just going to Undercity Informer here. 1, 2, 3. Undercity Informer. Alright, so we're going to stop during our upkeep. Yeah. We should open up on a black land. Black's the only color that matters. Luckily our opponent's just like... Motherfucker. I was about to make fun of our opponent and they're just like, oh yeah. Let's just play Belcher. You have a turn. You have 1 turn, friend. 1 turn, or you die. They chose death. They chose poorly. He chose poorly. Deck's great. So what they're playing is they're playing a Safi deck. But they're playing, like, Griefs and stuff. Let's see if I can find it for you. We played against them the other day. I think it showed up... I think they 5-0'd with the list. I think, I remember seeing their name, Whiter Knight, Whitest Knight. I think it's in here. Whiter Knight, yeah. So this is a list that they've been playing. But it's basically a soft... So the combo is Safi Erikstrauder plus Renegade Rallier plus a sack outlet wins the game, right? Sacrifice Safi when target creatures put into your graveyard from the battlefield, return that card to the battlefield. When Renegade Rallier, return a CMC, so you just return. And they have 2 Goblin Bombardments. So that's the little combo, is Safi, Renegade Rallier, this. But they're also playing like elementals and all kinds of shenanigans. So this is the list that he's playing. They're playing, forgive me. So I guess... Yeah. Yeah, so like... They have the Ephemerate Elemental stuff, which is super annoying. And they have Eternal Witness and stuff, which is super annoying. But, you know, we could beat them. Hallowed Moonlight. So, they're going to have Sanctifiers. Can we beat a Sanctifier? Yeah, we can beat a Sanctifier. We just can't put back Unearth. We have to have double blue. For Thassa's Oracle? Copy. Paste. There was a prelim the other day that deck by AIGIS won. That's what I'm playing. Okay, so what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3. I guess we can keep this. We have 2 cycles. We have a Thoughtseize. We have mana. We're on the draw. This hand doesn't do anything, but it's okay. Thoughtseize and a Dream. Thoughtseize and a mana base, right? Well, the biggest problem is they're playing Scam, so they're probably going to grief us anyway. So the only criteria that I was looking for from a good hand was just a bunch of mana. Because if we mulligan and we keep a sketchy hand, they have the potential to Thoughtseize away our lands. That's the one thing about this deck. It's the only deck where your opponent can Thoughtseize your lands. Which is a weird concept when you think about it. Because usually it's like, oh, my lands are safe. But here it's like, no, they're not safe. They're not safe, and you're not safe, and you're going to die. And that's going to be that. You know what I mean? Do. They don't have a second land? What's going on? Play. Shock. Talisman. Dingo's streaming tonight. Dingo's gonna stream. What is the little mite doing? What are you doing? What do you think you're doing, little buddy? Alright, so now we're gonna go play you. Uno, dos, tres. Undercity Informer. Go through the turn. I don't think I'm in the Mox. I think the Mox is for the... Is this an open one? The limited Mox? See, the thing with the limited set, right, is that I either, like, invest in a limited set and play it, or I don't, right? I did one seal to this set, and I had a Thrun, and I got, like, 12th in something. But, like, I haven't really played the All Will Be One set, so I don't really know much about it. So I probably wouldn't enter that tournament. not really understanding the format. Okay, so now we're going to pop this at the end of turn, go to upkeep. Okay. So now we go pop. Yes. Okay. So now if they have an endurance, that kind of sucks for us. But what can you do? Burn some play points. Are they play points? Let's take a look. Premier events. Premier events. Maybe. View prizes. Oh, they're Pro Tour things. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to go to our upkeep. And then we're going to go Jack-o'-lantern for green. We're going to exile a blue. And we're going to go Memory's Journey. Target me. We're going to put back an Unearth. An Unearth. Actually, we're going to put back a Thoughtseize. And we're going to hit okay. We're going to draw, and we're going to Thoughtseize them. If we draw, we die. We have no cards left in our deck. Alright, so we're going to draw. And we're going to Thoughtseize them. Okay. Guess I should have used this, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Moon stops on Earth, right? GG's. Alright. Alright, so what do we got here? I guess we keep this. This is one of the sketchier hands we've had. Drawing a jack-o'-lantern kind of sucks. Urza Saga, huh? Amulet of Vigor. Let's see. I guess we're going to grief them. We're not going to scam. I'm just going to pitch the spy. I just want to stop them from having rid of that. What the fuck are they doing? Lotus Field? What the spike is going on over there? What the aspiring spike is going on over there? Oh, spike. Oh, spike. Play. Shock. What do you guys think? Am I griefing? Nah. Nah. I want to win the game. I did see Spike doing wild shit with his list. When I didn't realize that Amulet of Vigor said any permanent, I always just assumed it was land. So when I was watching Spike play the Timeless Lotus, I was like, what the fuck? Because it was untapping, and I'm like, oh my god. Potentially. But we need extra mana for the Charbelcher. Right? We need one mana for the Charbelcher. Oh, good. Lotus Field. Oh, Spike. Can I win with this during my upkeep? I can, so I might as well grief. Right? Because we upkeep. It's in their hand. I don't want you to have that. Alright. Emrakul, you say? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Opponent does have the spice. Golos. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, settle in. Settle in. Oh. Golos. Oh, boy. Yup. 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 They got a Karn. I think I'm in danger. I think I'm in danger. Uh-huh. Listen, Spike's brews are great. I should concede, but we're obviously dead. But, you know, it looks like they're having a grand old time over there. So we'll let them have their fun. He can fizzle? No. There's no way a Spike deck would ever fizzle. He just needs white mana for Door to Nothingness. Door to Nothingness. I mean, if they just got a Walking Ballista, I'd be dead. I don't know what the hell Spike has in there, but if they just get a Walking Ballista and kill my Undercity Informant, I'm dead. What are you going to get? Walking Ballista. Cityscape Leveler. That's boring. Well, I guess that Ancient Stirring was a good top deck. I think we could probably pack this one in. Alright. Let's bring in Leyline of Sanctities. Or Prismatic Endings. We could play Lavinia's. But no. Alright, we'll cut Teferis. We'll cut... Except for they had a Karn. Right? Yeah, Karn disables all those artifacts. Let's just bring in the pendings. Trade offer. cut one of these. Cut one of these. Cut one of these. Alright. You receive a Power Stone you can't use. You lose a creature and receive a Power Stone you can't use. Alright. So what do we got? We got 1 land, 2 lands. I mean, this is a turn. We go tap land, Pentad Prism on 2. I mean, this is a turn 4 kill. So I guess we keep it. And I will grief them on 1. Yeah, but the problem with silence is, like, we want to be tapping out and, like, winning. Alright. Timeless Lotus, huh? Alright, I'll take the Ancient Stirrings. Opponent kept a doozy. A doozy of a hand. At least our opponent has good taste in forests, right? Yeah. Alright. Black. Undercity Informer. Yield through the turn. Our opponent is dead on turn 4. Expedition map? What? Okay. Where's the saga? Alright, I'm going to cast this. I'm going to sacrifice this to its own. I've milled my graveyard. Going to go to my upkeep. I'm going to Jack-o'-lantern. I'm going to cast Memory's Journey. Target me. I'm going to shuffle Unearth. Unearth. Then I'm going to draw for my turn. Going to remove a black mana. I'm going to cast Unearth. Targeting Thassa's Oracle. We did it. We did it. We are the best. Deck is great. Deck is great. Okay, so we have 1 land, 2 lands. We can scam a grief. I guess we're going to keep. Guess we keep. The question is, do we save this grief to try and scam it? Boo. Boo, Amulet. Boo. 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 Do you guys think we can wait a turn to try and scam the grief? I don't think we can. Well, who knows? Who knows with Spike's fun shenanigans? Surely we can do this. Just don't be a Karn. It's funny. Some of you guys said that we could wait. We have to do this and get him to blow the Tormod's Crypt. You know what's fucked up? Is we cannot beat this Karn. Right? Because of the Karn... No, never mind. We can beat it. Oh... Ancient Stirrings. Timeless Lotus. I think that I've lost. They just get a Golos here. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna get. I think Door to Nothingness costs a little bit more mana. Alright. We need to play a little bit more interaction. What's up, Ryan? How are you? You ready to beat people up with hammers? What are they getting? I mean, they should just get liquid metal coating, right? I'm never beating liquid metal coating. But, whatever. We're going to have to play Undercity Informer next turn. But, I mean, if they just get liquid metal coating and start... Good. What kind of hammer are you playing? You playing mono white hammer? Azorius hammer? Bant hammer? Green white hammer? The Stone Brain, huh? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to have to win with Goblin Charbelcher. The problem? They have a Karn, the Great Creator, in play. The solution? We have a 2-3 in our hand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. That card is going to be pretty big. I hope that card kills Scam and destroys it and puts it into the dirt. Maybe. I mean, the only decks that beat Yawgmoth are playing Fury. So, we'll see. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Alright, we have Undercity Informer. All they have to do is not draw something crazy. Oh, they can plus on the Timeless Lotus, right? And make it a blocker. Nope, they're not going to do that. They should have plussed on the Timeless Lotus. Yeah, we're about to kill the Karn. We're going to kill this motherfucking Karn. With Azusa. With the Undercity Informant. I just hate how long this stuff takes. The tapping and the masturbatory tapping. I mean, it depends on what they drew, right? From where it stood, we weren't dead. Depends on what they drew. Gigantha. If we draw land and we can play the Balustrade Spy to kill the Karn, will you be okay? Alright, we're dead now. We're dead. They could have just plussed this and attacked us for 7. But Karn really sucks. Alright. Pwned Tin the Face. Pwned in the face. Oh, Jeremy, look, Pwned. Alright, we got 1, 2... The fuck is this? Asper Sentinel? Let's play you. It looks as though we're playing against this new deck called Hammer Time. It's Fringe. Hammer Time. Pretty cool little land. Pretty cool looking land. As soon as I talked about Hammer showed up to haunt me. What do you guys think about the story from the March of the Machines? Feels a lot like Avengers, where they're just like, all right, we're going to work together to solve this problem. All the heroes of the multiverse come together. All right, we're going to play this. Yeah. We're going to Thoughtseize them. Colossal Hammer. It just felt like, it's like, oh, Thanos snapped everybody away. Oh, look, everybody's fine. Everything's back to normal now. And we're going to regrow Groot. I mean, run in 6. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Charbelcher. Please don't draw a hammer. Yeah, Core Outfitter's been bouncing around for a while. Yeah. We're dead to Stoneforge. We're dead to the Stoneforge. We're dead to the hammer. We're dead to oh so much. We are alive to very little. Yeah, I think Core is really powerful. It's just like the 4th. If you think of it as the 5th, Pure Steel Paladin, you know. You okay, they burnt? You're on one. Coming in hot. Alright, you got a hammer? Blacksmith skill. That ain't gonna cut it. Click. Click. Boom. Click, click, boom. I want to stack it. I want this first, and then this first, and then this first. The TLDR, I think all the Planeswalkers got together. Basically, the Phyrexians are, like, infighting. Like, Sheoldred killed... I don't know. The Phyrexians are, like, infighting. And then... I don't know. Yeah. Ajani's back. We want pendings. We don't need Unearth. Don't need the extra Oracle. We just want pendings. Well, it's the same. Yeah, I don't know. That's strategery. Yeah. I think the Lavinia is for... I don't actually know. Alright, so what do we got? We've got turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. We got a turn 4 win. But we're probably going to die. Cascade. Pithing Needle, huh? Alright, well... We shan't be charbelchering them. No, I shan't. Remember, we gotta start with the black here. I guess maybe we start with the white this time because of pending. Nah, fuck it. Play the black. Yield through the turn. How is that a Plains? I know. The Planeswalkers didn't attack as one group. But the punch to the Plains. Most of the walkers are heal their one way or another. I just want... Ouch. It hurts. It hurts! Stop hitting me with the hammer. There is but one solution for this. Cast this Cleric. Hell yeah. I gained 3 life. I didn't read this stuff. I didn't read this stuff as a kid. Like, I fucking was oblivious. I was like, oh, these cards are cool. You know? Bloggies. Alright, so we have to draw a pending. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're very, very dead. This hammer card's pretty good. Hammer's pretty good. Yeah. Well, you know. You know how it is. They try to produce shit for a broad audience, right? Where, like, some people... If you produce 100 things, and 10 people like this, 10 people like this, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't really cost that much. I mean, I guess it does, but... Yeah. Yeah, you can get the big story stuff from the cards. Alright. What do you guys think of this deck? Yeah, I've heard about that. You think this deck is trash, Ryan? That's terrible. Okay, we got turn 1. We don't really have a way to win the game. But we have a Thoughtseize so we don't die. I guess we'll keep. Okay. Hammer, 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 Stoneforge. So we'll take the Esper Sentinel. Then we'll take the Stoneforge next turn. Life is a resource, Ryan. It's a resource. They drew a Sigarda's Aid? Oh, we're so fucking dead. They have 2 hammers in their hand. And I'm just going to get hit for 20. Spell costs 1 less to cast if your opponent controls no basic lands. Well, they have a basic. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I guess I got a Thoughtseize 1. Did they have a stupid Stoneforge? There's no way we can win before we're just dead. Just dead. That Sigarda's Aid was a very, very good top deck. Alright. What'd you guys think of this deck? Yeah, I mean, they just have to draw a hammer. I don't know. I could see the power in the deck. For sure, I could see the power. But it's just like... What are we doing with some of this stuff? I obviously, like, didn't play it very good. There was a little bit of a learning curve in the first couple of games. But... It's kind of rough. I honestly kind of preferred the other version. I kind of like the older version with these things, right? Not with these, but all right. It was interesting, but I don't think it was that groundbreaking. The inconsistencies of the deck are still here. Like, being able to grief plus combo is pretty cool. But the problem is the combo doesn't win on the spot. You need another turn. It's really disruptible. Yeah, the Vengevine one, the one that you just kind of killed them on one turn, was a little bit more powerful, it feels like, than this. Like, going for the combo and then having to let them untap and let them potentially hold up counterspells and stuff seems a little rough. Belcher, not Oops and Scam, yeah. Alright, let's be done with this. Stop now. Alright. What are some decks you guys want to see? What did I do a poll? What deck is next?